This is a look at the Roll for the Galaxy app, specifically for Steam, but I think it's very similar on all the platforms. If you've watched my top 10 games of all time, you'll know that Roll for Galaxy is on that list. I really like the game, I like how it plays, and I'm just going to show you the app, and then later I'll do a playthrough and give you some more info, just in case you're wondering, how this is. So we'll just start a new game. So when we start a new game, you can create a local game or an online game. We'll just do a local game. There's also this tutorial mode. I haven't used the tutorial mode because the game's pretty straightforward if you've played the board game. I think if you haven't played the board game, watching the tutorial might be a really good idea. So for this, we'll just create one with easy and medium AI. So once you're in the game, you'll have a couple things you can start with. So, as you start a game, you get a random 2-size tile and a random extra starting tile. If you click on the tiles, they'll zoom in and tell you what they are in case you need to look at them. Typically, I do have to look at them. I don't have every single thing memorized. This one, gain a military red die into your cup at the start of the game. This one zooms in. You get the ship +1 for every 2 military red dice. It says, this is actually a good combination for me. Gain a military red die in this history at the start of the phase. This is really good, especially if I'm going to be doing a lot of shipping. The next thing you'll notice is you have your cards down here, which works pretty well. If you just hover over them, it zooms in. And then if you want to switch them, because you have to choose one for a planet and one for a development, you can just switch them and look at them. So let's see, which way do we want to start here? Usually I start with cheaper ones. I think this will be good. And especially this goes with my shipping. And I need more. If I'm going to ship stuff, I need to get a planet here. Okay, so now we hit done. The opponents start their tiles. Now if we want to look at what the opponents have, you can see this. You can click on each of their tableaus. It'll zoom into it and show you everything. It also shows it in terms of developments and planets here. You can also zoom in and see which thing they have available to develop next. You can see their credits, their dice in their cup, and their citizenry. It's pretty good. Now, if we want to look at ours, we can zoom in on it. You can also flip it to see what's on the other side in case you have some ability to manipulate your developments and planets, which is good. This shows you the amount of victory points left in the game and the amount of tiles left in the bag. Most of my games do not end with victory points. They end with filling up the tableau. But it has come close, and on occasion it does. So because of my starting things, I have an extra die. We just click the roll button, and your dice come up here. You can assign them manually if you want, but one of the nice features of the game is that there's this auto assignment. It really speeds things up, so it puts everything in the right categories. It might be nice if there was an option to just auto assign it automatically, which maybe they'll add in the future. So this is interesting. This is actually a pretty good starting roll, so I can scout and develop if someone chooses it. Actually, almost usually people explore at the beginning, so I'll do that. So okay, so we'll collect a tile. Actually, undo. Let's just do both stock so I can get all my dice out. So when you're assigning dice, you can move it into and out of the thing. You can actually move it over here. If you're scouting, you can select the tiles to get rid of, or you can go back, which is nice because if you made a mistake, like I did, you can go back here. You can also see how many dice each person has on each phase, your dice on each phase, and the colors, and the other player over here. So it's a very clear interface. I could see this working well on a tablet too, or probably even on a phone. All right, so let's see. So now we're into developing. We're just going to do auto, place this. And the auto selection, so you can even do auto for your buying dice. So I found this typically takes the higher value dice, which are your colored dice, first, and then just your white. But it speeds things up again. You can just auto assign it. And then we click the roll. It's a little bit worse, so it's very spread out. Need to get some planets out. I need to get money. I have nothing to produce. I have nothing to ship. Yeah, so let's do this, because I can get this planet out. Hopefully someone does something useful. Alright, so I can buy some stock, so I can get the some more dice out. Auto. So we're gonna get this guy into play. And we'll do one more round, and then I will probably record a full playthrough later. Maybe with humans, maybe with the computers again. If you like this video, please like and please subscribe, and please take a look at our other videos. So I really kind of want to do I want to get a bunch of dice out before I need to get some stuff, so I'm gonna have to reassign. Actually, let me leave developments. I'm gonna oh, that's my extra shipper. So let's do this. We're just gonna go all out on explore. And scout. We'll do one scout. That is not what I wanted. It doesn't matter. It's actually good. This. So there you have it. That is kind of an overview of the Roll for the Galaxy board game online. I haven't noticed any bugs so far, but I'm sure there are. Like any board game, especially board games, seem to have a lot of bugs. But it looks really solid, and you can play the games super fast. Like a full game probably is, against the computers, maybe 10, maybe 15 minutes max. And it, at least from the beginning, it sounded like that they're coming out with the expansions planned to be very soon, which I think Ambition adds a ton to Roll for the Galaxy, which I'm very excited to see. Thank you.